Imagine a project so colossal it reshapes the landscape, fuels economies, and becomes a symbol of human ingenuity. Welcome to the world of construction megaprojects. These are grand ventures that push the boundaries of what we think is possible, both in terms of scale and complexity. We're talking about billion-dollar undertakings that can transform cities, countries, and sometimes even the world. They are the epitome of human ambition, showcasing the marvels of engineering and the power of collective effort. They promise economic growth, improved infrastructure, and a brighter future. But what happens when these ambitious dreams don't become reality? When the anticipation and excitement give way to disappointment and loss? Today, we delve into the stories of the anticipated giants that didn't quite make it, the megaprojects that promised so much yet delivered so little. But not all these titanic endeavors succeed. Some of the most anticipated megaprojects have turned out to be epic failures. Let's journey through time and space to visit some of these anticipated giants that didn't quite live up to the hype. Our first stop is in southern China, where the new South China Mall was supposed to redefine the shopping experience. This mammoth structure, built in 2005, was designed to be the largest shopping mall in the world, with space for over 2,500 stores. It boasted a replica of the Arc de Triomphe, a canal with gondolas, and even a mini amusement park. The anticipation was palpable, the excitement infectious, but despite all the hype, the mall turned out to be a colossal failure, with less than 10% of its retail spaces filled even years after its opening. Next, we jet off to Qatar, where the Al Wakra Stadium, one of the venues for the 2022 FIFA World Cup, was under construction. Designed by the renowned architect Zaha Hadid, the stadium was anticipated to be a marvel of modern engineering and a testament to Qatar's growth. But the reality was far from this. The stadium was plagued with numerous issues, including labor controversies and cost overruns, causing a great deal of disappointment and frustration. These aren't isolated cases. There are many such stories around the world where grand plans were met with harsh realities. The Rugyong Hotel in North Korea, for instance, was intended to be the world's tallest hotel. But after over 30 years, it remains incomplete and uninhabited, a stark reminder of what could have been. Each of these megaprojects was envisioned with high hopes and the promise of transforming landscapes, economies, and lives. They were meant to be symbols of progress, power, and prosperity. They were meant to be giants that would stand tall and proud. These promising giants, however, met with unforeseen circumstances that led to their downfall. Let's explore what went wrong in our next scene. So, what caused these colossal projects to stumble and fall, you might ask? Well, the reasons behind the failure of these megaprojects are as varied as they are complex. First off, let's talk about cost overruns. When it comes to construction, it's almost a given that the initial budget will be exceeded. That's because estimating the cost of a project as massive as these is no easy task. Unforeseen issues, fluctuating market rates for materials, and unexpected delays all contribute to the budget spiraling out of control. For instance, the new South China Mall, once dubbed the largest mall in the world, faced skyrocketing costs that eventually became too much to bear. Next, we have poor project management. This is often a result of multiple teams working in silos, resulting in a lack of communication and coordination. Decisions are made without considering the overall impact on the project, leading to inefficiencies, delays, and ultimately, failure. Inadequate planning is another common culprit. It's easy to get swept up in the excitement of a new venture, especially one as grand as a construction megaproject. However, without thorough and strategic planning, these projects are doomed from the start. A comprehensive plan should account for potential risks, market conditions, and a myriad of other factors. Unfortunately, in the case of the Al Wakra Stadium, inadequate planning led to the project becoming a white elephant, unused and unprofitable. Lastly, we cannot overlook changing circumstances. The world is in constant flux, and what may seem like a brilliant idea today might not hold water tomorrow. Changes in the economy, shifts in societal needs, or even a global pandemic can turn a promising project into a financial disaster. In essence, the downfall of these anticipated giants can be traced back to a cocktail of cost overruns, poor project management, inadequate planning, and the unpredictability of life itself. These failures came with a hefty price tag, affecting more than just the investors. The effects of a failed megaproject ripple far beyond financial loss. When these colossal endeavors crumble, The reverberations are felt in every corner of society, and the aftermath can be devastating. Communities that were promised prosperity are left with empty promises and the harsh reality of a failed dream. Workers who toiled tirelessly, often in challenging conditions, are left jobless, their sweat and sacrifice bearing no fruit. Consider the environmental toll. These projects often require massive alterations to natural landscapes. From deforestation to altering waterways, the ecological footprint is significant. When the project fails, nature bears the brunt of this loss. Restoring the environment to its original state is often a Herculean task, if not impossible. Then there are the communities. Towns and cities that were once buzzing with activity and optimism are left with skeletal structures, monuments to a future that never arrived. These abandoned sites become a drain on local economies, a constant reminder of what could have been. For the workers, it's a cruel blow. They're left to grapple with unemployment and financial insecurity. The effects on their mental and emotional well-being are profound. But let's not forget the impact on investors. They pour in their money, lured by the promise of high returns, only to see their investments evaporate in the face of failure. Yet, amidst these tales of failure, there are stories of triumph. While some megaprojects crumbled under their own weight, others stood tall, becoming symbols of human achievement. Take, for instance, the Channel Tunnel, an engineering marvel that connects the United Kingdom and France. Despite numerous challenges, it's now an integral part of European infrastructure. Or consider the International Space Station, a testament to global cooperation and scientific progress, orbiting high above our heads. What sets these projects apart? It's a combination of rigorous planning, realistic budgeting, and effective risk management. These successful endeavors also maintain transparency and accountability at every stage, fostering trust and confidence. But perhaps the most important factor is adaptability. The world changes rapidly, and the best-laid plans can be swept away by the tide of time. Successful megaprojects are those that can pivot, adapt, and evolve, even in the face of adversity. These success stories remind us that failure is not inevitable. So what can we learn from these epic tales of success and failure? The world of construction megaprojects offers us a valuable lesson that careful planning, proper risk assessment, and adaptability are crucial. These stories underline the importance of transparency and accountability. They remind us that while dreaming big is admirable, we must also prepare for big challenges. In the world of construction megaprojects, the stakes are high, but so are the rewards. It's a world where humans dare to dream big, and sometimes they fail big too.